Thank you, Dr. Savoy. Good afternoon. Tell you what a beautiful day it is in Lafayette today, despite maybe some clouds and a little bit of rain. And I want to thank everybody for making it out today for this very, very special announcement. It's an exciting day for the University of Louisiana as we begin the next chapter of success for Ragin Cajuns football. It is a day for celebration, a celebration for this great state, for Acadiana and the University of Louisiana. Before I introduce our head coach, there are a number of people I want to acknowledge and publicly thank for their assistance with this search process. First and foremost, President Savoy. His support, trust, leadership, and insight throughout the entire process was extremely helpful and greatly appreciated. Thank you, Dr. Savoy. Our Vice President for Finance Administration, Mr. Jerry-Luc LeBlanc, for his support of our entire process, which was necessary for moving this program forward. Mr. Paul Thomas and the UL Office of Human Resources for their assistance during this transition. My team that helped with this search, Deputy Directors of Athletics, Nico Yanko and Dr. Jessica Leger. I leaned on both greatly as we identified and vetted candidates. The insight both provided was invaluable and helped lead us to where we are today. Thank you, Nico and Jessica. Ryan Conway, a UL marketing officer who provided tremendous support and assistance with the logistics during this search process. Mr. Jake Delhomme, one everybody knows here in Lafayette. I'm really grateful for and appreciative of his football acumen and the insight that he shared as it related to the college football industry, and particularly to Ragin Cajuns football. So a round of applause for Mr. Jake Delhomme. To my numerous athletic director colleagues throughout the country, industry coaches, and representatives who patiently took my calls and answered my questions as we researched candidates. To our current football assistant coaches, these men have been true professionals throughout this entire process and have worked tirelessly and unselfishly to maintain our recruiting efforts and relationships. So I want to publicly thank that group of men for all that they've done during this transition. And finally, I would be remiss if I did not express a great deal of gratitude to Mark Hudspeth, his family, and all the coaches who brought a level of relevance back to Ragin Cajuns football over the past 7 years. I can assure you, the head football coach position at the University of Louisiana was highly sought after, and this was due greatly to the achievements made during Coach Hudspeth's tenure. So thank you, Mark Hudspeth. As I shared a couple weeks ago, there were a number of characteristics that we were looking for in our next head football coach. They included a continued commitment to the academic achievement of our football student athletes, an ability to build positive relationships with our student athletes, a proven winner at the highest levels, a relentless recruiter, and a commitment and ability to develop players. This search brought forward many quality and highly interested candidates who desired to be the next head football coach at the University of Louisiana. However, the further we researched and vetted candidates, it became very clear who should be the next leader of our football program. During my first meeting with Billy Napier, I quickly noticed a high level of focus and intelligence. He shared a detailed plan for moving our football program forward while acknowledging the most important thing we do is educating our young men and ensuring that they leave college with a degree. Hearing from some of his former players and coaches he worked with in the past, two common words continued to surface: genuine and caring. He develops positive relationships and lasting relationships with his players and those he works with. His collegiate coaching experience speaks for itself, including winning 2 national championships and 3 Southeastern Conference championships, among many other accomplishments. A proven winner. As a recruiting coordinator, Billy Napier directed the Clemson Tigers to a #2 ranked recruiting class in America, and in each of his first 3 seasons at Alabama, the Crimson Tide achieved the #1 ranked recruiting class in the country. a relentless recruiter. Throughout his career, he has coached and developed numerous All-American, All-SEC, and national award-winning players, many who are experiencing successful careers in the National Football League, and ability to develop players. But what equally drew us to Billy Napier was the person. He's a man of great integrity and a hard worker, a devoted husband and father who is extremely genuine and relational. These attributes, in my opinion, made him a perfect fit for Cajun Nation. With all that said, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in giving a true Cajun welcome to our head football coach, Billy Napier.